Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, The Commonwealth. In our last episode, we've continued making our way through the second scenario of the campaign, and we've got ourselves in a pretty tricky situation. I'm just going to zoom in and show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So, unfortunately, we've had to go to war with Tannah Boslarf, who we started off being neutral with, but since Tannah declared war on my allies, maybe perhaps prematurely, but I decided to declare war on Tannah because it was, only a matter of time. Now, the problem, of course, is Tannah's throne city is just a little bit too well defended. There's just too many bodies here for me to deal with. That being said, I feel like I might still be able to win this fight if I play my cards right. At the moment, though, I'm a little bit low on units, and that's a bit of an issue for me. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do about this. Of course, the other problem is if they decide to step out and attack me, I'm in a pretty bad situation. We've also got a tough spot up here where we're trying to get more units in our throne city, but we're facing some undead that have caused us some issues. We actually lost a stack of units to this roaming undead army because I was trying to get them to come down and join the group down here, but so far I haven't had any luck with that. So yeah, this is a tough spot for us, but we're just going to do our best and see what we can make happen here. Before I jump in, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Hog Rolling, who left a great comment on the last episode. Hog had mentioned that, kind of what I just said about being in a really difficult situation. And of course, if Edward is killed, I'm actually going to lose the scenario, so I can't let that happen. Hog also mentioned that in his experience, Tannah has never declared war on any of the allies, so I guess kind of different things can happen, right? As always, a big thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. They are extremely appreciated. Let's jump into the episode here and see what we can make happen. So I was going to go for this Dread Omen. I'm just going to see, yeah, I think that's still going to be our best play, honestly. What are we doing up in the throne? Okay, we've got a Butcher on the way. That'll be really good for us. Now, our cities can join us. Let's see. This is the human one. But one of Tannah's units is right there. So I don't want to absorb this, even though it would give me Heart of the Blight. Currently, we are not getting the casting point benefit of Heart of the Blight because this is a vassal, not a full city. There's also this roaming unit generator here, which I don't want to remove the guard, because once I absorb the city, it loses its guard, right? However, over here, I am going to do this one. And I'm going to start producing units, or... Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to do a shrine, because we're kind of low on mana. So let's do that. We're going to rush it. And you know what? Instead of Dread Omen, because I don't think I'm going to attack just yet. Well, maybe I will, though. If I can get around, I could coordinate this so that I'm pulling in this stack, this unit, and not this group, and that would make my life a heck of a lot easier. So you know what? I am going to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll end it there. I was just trying to think what would be the best play here. Let's throw on the Dread Omen. Nice. Okay, so that helps a little bit. Uh-oh. Are the undead going to attack me? I think they are. Oh, geez, and that's going to put me in a pretty bad situation because they're both ranged, and I am not going to be able to fight them very easily. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll get a Marauder going at least. Got a quest available. Tell me more. Quell the Rebellion, and we would get a human prodigal squire. Sure, yeah, 10 turns... That's good. Yeah, we can do it. I mean, hopefully we can get there in time. Just got to get rid of these units here. So, all right, so here's what I'm thinking. If we can sneak around this way. Can our Wisp make it all the way over? Shoot, our Wisp cannot. It's what I would ideally like to do here. I don't know if this is going to be feasible, but... And then we engage the fight here. There, okay. So we're in a situation where there's 2 Swarm Darters, there's an Untouchable and a Trebuchet, and that's it. There's really not, I guess, the Spitting Spider, and then, of course, Tannah herself. But there isn't, the Swarm Darters who can do that just absolutely filthy amount of damage. Now, because we've cast our spell, we don't have any casting, but I still think we have a decent chance of this fight. I think we're going to give it a try. This is a bit of a risk, though. I don't know. Can I get my little wisp into this fight? Let's see. No. Okay, that's fine. All right, well, we'll try it here. This is a huge gamble, but I feel like we got to give it a try. Ooh, yeah, that sucks. Vengeful Frost is going to make this harder. Now, I can't remember. Is Men Magical Being only once per battle? Oh, it is. Dang it. Well, all right. Probably worth doing just to cancel that out. Nice level up for Laryssa. Okay. Now, meanwhile, over here, I want to use the Big Beetle to just bash this wall down. And then trying to get my Zephyr Knight in there. So, Edward has healing. He's also got Flashbang and Force Field. Which could be pretty useful. So let's throw the Force Field onto our Big Beetle. Because that's 5 turns, right? Gains... Oh, but you know what? It doesn't do anything for... Oh, it's only for cold, fire, and shock. It doesn't do anything to blight, which is what we're going to get hit with. Oh, that's super annoying. Yeah, this sucks. We're gonna... The problem is just getting through this wall, right? Alright, well, Edward's gonna cruise up. And what he can firebomb pretty good, actually. So we'll get him to help with that. Alright, now this group... I'm gonna just charge my knight in, because we basically have to go for broke here, I think. We're gonna push to this side and just try to really kind of overwhelm with numbers. I don't think we really have too much choice here. We've got to just concentrate and try to get through the wall. Now, Edward can do the force field. He could also do a flashbang. I wouldn't mind the flashbang. Even on Tannah, just to blind her so she can't hit us with ranged attacks, right? Because she's got that bow. So let's try that. Let's see if we can get lucky with a flash. Nice. Okay, that's going to reduce some of our damage. For the next 2 turns, at least. This is going to suck, though. Ooh, and they've got that noxious vulnerability, which could really cause us trouble. Okay. The knight can get in there. Big Beetle. We want to do damage to the wall for sure. I should have positioned myself better. Dang it. Alright, okay, well, we'll go in here and just let the wall have it. There we go, okay. And now our knight can... I feel like we should maybe go for the gate as well. I don't know. Phantasm Warrior can go right up over the wall, so... Goblin Exploder. Ooh, that would be kind of nice to kill and have it explode. Vengeful Frost, eh? We kill this thing, does it just explode? It does. Okay, we might want to keep that in our back pocket. You know what? Maybe better to go after Tannah or one of the... Yeah, let's go after one of the units that can actually do damage to us here. I think probably the Untouchable, actually, would be better. And then we hit from there? No. I'm worried about it because it has that inflict noxious vulnerability or whatever. I really want this thing dead. What about Firebomb? Ooh, Firebomb is incredible. Yeah, let's do that. Excellent. Okay, now. This knight can cruise over. Laryssa's already done her thing. Okay, I would say so far so good. Oh man, that trebuchet can really hurt though. I'm really glad we got that blind on Tannah, because that longbow could just tear us up, right? Now we know those swarm darters are nasty. They can really do a lot of damage, so we have to be very, very mindful of that. Okay. We should be able to break this wall down. Amazing. Okay. Now we can get in there, and we should be able to get... Yeah, let's get in there and do some damage. So you know what we'll do is we'll get the kill here. There, and now our knight can charge right in with a sprint. Do a devastating charge to the Frost Spinner. Nice, there's a kill. We can go in with our knight here and park in and play defense that way. I don't really care if the Phantasm Warrior dies, but I don't just want to, like, suicide him for no reason. Okay, Edward can... You know what? Edward might be better served by just kind of staying out here and just throwing his firebombs like crazy. Right? Like, look at this. Oh, you know what? We could try and hit this Exploder. Maybe we can get the kill on the Exploder. So I really don't want to take all that damage from it. Dang it. I was hoping we could get in range by... There we go. Okay. Oh, would love to get that kill, but we just don't have... Don't have any way to get it now. Right? Because Edward's already done his thing, right? Yeah, he threw his firebomb. Ooh, and they could step out and blast him, so... Phantasm Warrior's going to guard the gate. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think that's about as good as we can do. Oof. Can't let Laryssa die. Ouch. Okay, good work there. Okay, we're going to use our knights to charge in and deal with all this stuff. Okay, if we really want to kill this Exploder, can we do it here? Yes, we can. So let's just maybe do that. There we go. Okay, and that broke the gate, I think. Oh, no, not quite. Mostly broke the gate. Ooh, we can go over and kill Tannah. Let's do that. Okay, nice. Our knight is now in kind of rough, like a bad position, but the knight does have full health, so hopefully that will be okay. We can park our Phantasm Warrior in with the knight as well to provide some help, so let's do that. The apprentice is in rough shape. I don't want to lose the apprentice, so we will retreat back. Laryssa obviously took some punishment, so not really keen on her getting killed. So Big Beetle can help. Laryssa can just chill back there. We'll send Edward up to assist the group. Keeping him back, of course. We don't want to put him in unnecessary risk. He can sit in guard mode. And I think that's good. We've still got a lot of work to do, and those swarm darters can mess us up, but I would say I'm cautiously optimistic at this point. The trick is going to be just trying not to lose any of my level 3 units here, my tier 3 units. Okay. Let's throw a heal onto my Zephyr Knight. Okay, now, oh shoot, we can't quite get over. Oh, we can though if we can free him up. It'd be nice to kill this Marauder. Ooh, you know what? If we go a little closer, like this. Ooh, yeah. Nice. There's the kill. Okay. Now we should be able to charge in there and tie up those swarm darters. Oh man, we could devastating charge with our Zephyr Knight. Actually, better idea. Phantasm Warrior goes in there, because if the Phantasm Warrior dies, it doesn't really matter. We can just summon another one to replace him, right? So we'll tie them up there. That's perfect. And then we can get in there and overwhelm charge. We could devastating charge there. Ooh, and our archer can help us a little bit. Soften him up just a touch. And then let's do this. Nice. Then we can get the kill here. Perfect. And now our knight can cruise in and assist by killing off this swarm darter. I'm going to put Laryssa up in the wall here just so she's kind of safe. Alright, I think we're okay. Now this trebuchet is going to blast us. That's going to hurt. Ouch. Yeah, our knight's in rough shape. Okay, they're making kind of dumb decisions, which is good for us. Okay, so far so good. I think we're actually kind of okay here. I do want to... Okay, here's what we're going to do, though. We want to kill that trebuchet before it can do anything else to us. We're not in range to really do much. Oh, I forgot the apprentice has floating. Oh, that's so good. Do some work there. We'll get the kill here. Nice. Okay, and then we'll get in there and get a devastating flank charge attack. Oh, yeah. I think we're basically in good shape now. I don't think our archer can get over to hit it, no. Edward, I think, is a little bit too far away as well. And that's fine. Laryssa can cruise over. The only thing I might consider doing before the battle ends here would be Men Magical Being on our Phantasm Warrior. And then, let's see, does anybody need a level up still? The Big Beetle does. Knight already has one, I think, from this fight. Yep. Zephyr Knight is already really leveled up. Ooh, and is about to level up more, so let's get that. Just see if there's anything else we should do here. No, I think we're otherwise in pretty good shape. So let's get the kill here. There's that level up. Perfect. Oh, man. I am so thankful that that went our way. All right, now we've just got this little group to deal with, and I feel like that is more manageable. We did obviously take a lot of damage, but I think we can do it. It's just like the danger is this Blight Doctor is pretty dangerous, obviously, because it can throw weakening on us. And then the Swarm Darters can do a lot of damage, which is pretty scary. Now, the one thing to remember, because we've already destroyed that piece of the wall, that will still be broken when we get in there. Right? Like, it saves it for this turn. So, I do feel like we should probably just try and finish this off. As much as I hate this, I think we kind of have to. Because this is still sketchy. Like, they could do a lot of damage. Because all it takes is they throw a weakening on, and then all three of these units do a ton of damage with all that blight. And we don't really have a good way to resist it. So, I think we have to do this, though. I don't think we have a choice. We got to just take this city, get Tannah out of the game. Right? Because if we capture the throne with Tannah in the void, she's out of the game. Alright, so Wisp is going to cruise in. We're going to divert over here because, as I said, we know that this is open. We'll heal up our Big Beetle. Our Great Beetle, excuse me. Now, over here, again, not in the best condition. We can at least heal the Phantasm Warrior, though. And we could send the Phantasm Warrior up that way. Our Knight over here is not feeling so great. Probably going to just keep him out of harm's way. Same with Laryssa. Okay. I think that's about the best we can do. We just need to get into the, like, over the wall there. I don't really care if we lose the Wisp. That doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, so we just need to get in here. What I would love to do is phase in behind there, but I just don't think... Yeah, we're not quite in range to do that, so we'll go like that instead. We're going to keep Edward back, because I really don't want him getting killed. Meanwhile, okay, we've got free reign now to go after this gate, so let's do that. Let's just send the Phantasm Warrior in real aggressive. Then Laryssa can move up too. Alright, so yeah, I'm waiting for this weaken to get applied. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, alright, we're in okay shape here. Zephyr Knight's gonna move in. Big Beetle's moving in. Wisp can jump in. Ooh, nice. And can attack. This is what we really wanted. Attack the Blight Doctor. Or you know what? Let's just sit in defense mode and kind of... Oh, I should have thrown a firebomb first. But you know what? I don't want Edward in there getting lit up. So let's stay out of there. Yeah, because I don't want to kill my own Wisp, right? Even though we would do a lot of good damage. You know what? Actually, maybe I should. Yeah, let's just do it. I know it hit my own Wisp, but we're going to lose that Wisp anyway. It's pretty much all... Not a whole lot we can do about that, so... Devastating charge the gate. Gonna move our archer in. Go after their swarm darter ever so slightly. Get the Phantasm Warrior up on the wall. Get our apprentice in there. We're gonna keep Laryssa right where she is because I don't want her in risk. Okay. So now we're gonna get weakened. Yep. Now they're gonna target the weakened unit. Thankfully we can, yeah, we were able to tank that pretty well. We can get in there and get the, oh, nice flank kill there. That was great. I would love to have the Zephyr Knight just cruise in like this. Devastating flank charge there. That's really good. Good job there. And then we should be able to just firebomb this and get the kill. Excellent. Oh, yeah. So that went really well for us. We did lose our Wisp, but I mean, that's inconsequential considering we've just taken Tannah out of the game. And now we've got Tannah's Throne City, which is going to be very powerful. So we're going to absorb it. Oh, that's huge. That's such a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Fortunately, our vassal, we need to get over there to deal with this. And this part. It's a little ways away. I think we can get there in fairly reasonable time, though. It's going to take, 6 turns. Yikes. Yeah, if we go this way, it's about the same. So, better start moving pretty soon here. Ooh, and there's items. What can we... Nice. Okay, even just getting this longbow is nice. I feel like that's probably going to be better for... It's probably going to be better for Laryssa, I think. So we'll give this to Laryssa. She'll have it next turn. Okay, and she leveled up, which is good for her. Level 8, so there's no further level ups for this scenario as far as I know, because I think we only get 4 level ups per scenario. So level 8 is max level for this, which is annoying, but... So, I don't think we're fighting Draconians, so I'm not going to do Dragon Slayer Party. There's really nothing else here that's, like, super good. Like, Strong Will could be useful, right? Just to have that, like... gives you total immunity to Spirit. We already have Mind Control immunity being the leader, like, but would give us better Spirit protection, I guess. But I don't even know if that's that good, honestly, for what we're trying to do here. I think what might be better would be to just buff her stats. Giving her floating isn't, like, the worst thing ever. Especially if we get a whole stack of Phantasm Warriors and Eldritch Horrors and stuff. It's kind of niche, but, like, could be good. So I might do it. And then I'm going to do... Again, maybe that's stupid, but... and then I think we'll just do some of these. Like, we'll do extra health, extra defense, more extra health, and probably just more defense. And then we'll do extra range strength. And that should be all her level ups for this scenario. And I think Edward is already at level 8. Yeah, he is. So we don't need to worry about feeding more experience to our hero or our leader at this stage. Research choice. Okay, we've got some options now. I think probably continuing on our summoning pathway would be ideal. Arcane Study would be good just to boost our knowledge income, but we don't... I don't know. Do we even have any libraries or anything yet? Let me see. This one does. Has a laboratory. What about this one? Nothing there yet. What about this one? No. Has the shrine, though. So yeah, it's not going to benefit us immediately. Because we have to wait till that other one gets absorbed. So this one will be good after. Let's do Fantastic Creature first. And then we can do Arcane Study after. Meanwhile, I think getting another Phantasm Warrior going would be extremely good, given that we do need more units. We're a little bit low on units at the moment. The other problem we're going to run into, although, hang on, can we pivot and do a Wisp? No, we can't. So I was going to say, like, we might lose our Throne City here to this group of undead that are going to be causing us problems. Could be a real issue for us. Now, over here, I do want something just to defend the city, so I'm going to get a Grunt. I need at least a couple units there just to guard, right? In the meantime here, Edward and... yeah, let's at least start moving. What I might do, though, I might use Edward to actually go back to the... back towards the Throne City and, like, clean out this tomb. Meanwhile, Laryssa can keep moving into the main fight or something. But I'll keep them together, I think, for now. Although, you know what? Oh, you know, it'd be good to go and clear this out, too. This is actually pretty tough. Laryssa could probably do it. I feel like Edward, with what he has, probably can't. I think he needs... like, he needs a ranged unit with him. Like, we'd have to give him this archer to really stand a chance. Well, we'll wait a turn and figure it out. Okay, we're going to end it there. Now, let's see. Are we going to get attacked by these undead? That's what's kind of scary. Ooh, we are. Well, this sucks. All right, we'll do it manually. We're probably going to just lose this fight, to be honest. Which means we then lose our Throne City, which means we're going to have to go back and try to reclaim it. Now, we do have spellcasting. We'll be able to do 2 Vengeful Frosts, which unfortunately the undead are resistant to, but we can probably make use of it. When they come to attack the gate, we can hit them because they won't be in defense mode, so we'll use our spell. So we're just going to make sure we're out of their attack range. And like I said, when they're not in defense mode, we'll hit them with spells. It's really our only hope here. Because we're going to be in big trouble. Oh, throwing the curse, okay. Alright, well, now we can blast either of them, so... Unfortunately, the caster also has Heal Undead, which it's going to probably use as soon as we do this. Right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. So, probably better to do it on... Actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I don't think it's even going to make a difference, honestly. And I don't really know what the best way to handle this is. Like, I feel like we should probably go and start fighting them at the gate, really. Yeah, let's do that. We'll step up and try to fight them where they are. I think we're going to lose here. I think we're going to have to go and get our throne back. Oof, man, that is not good. Alright, so... Oh, we can't get there. Oh, that sucks. Ideally, what I want is for them to... I want them to, like, come and fight me a bit, but not... when they... You know what? They could go up on the walls. We're gonna... I misjudged this, because I wanted to get in there so I could tie them up, right? Because what's going to happen here is they're going to hop on the wall and have way better range, and then they can blast us from far away. If I go right up to them, they're going to get free shots on us, which is going to suck, but I don't think I really have much of a choice. So we're going to do Vengeful Frost. And hopefully all he does is heal. That would be... I want him to actually step up, one. But he's not... Okay, he's retreating back. That's actually good. So we can step out. Yeah, we're cooked here. I don't think we're going to have any chance of this. Oh, this really blows. Yeah, we're done. There's no way we can win this now. They're just going to whittle us down here. Right? Because watch what's going to happen. They're going to step back. Yeah, and just slaughter us. Yep. Oh, that's so brutal. Alright, well, we lost our Throne City to just 2 little undead units. That really sucks. Now, we that makes our choice way easier. We have to go back. Oh, hey, there it is, a small army. Let's take it. Nice, a human old order knight. That's going to be good. We don't want to fight this with the knight, but it's nice to have that. Okay, so that changes things. So we have to go back and get our throne, and we also can go up and clear this out on our way by. So we're going to just make a beeline for the throne city. We also have to be super careful because if Laryssa dies, then we're done, since we've lost our throne city. So Edward could maybe go this way, and then yeah, let's just go like this. We'll send Laryssa back to go and fight this and get our throne back. She doesn't have any healing, though. That's the problem with her group. I could keep them together, I suppose, but I feel like I do kind of want to get Edward going. So I think I'm going to just have him go this way. Yeah, we'll be able to add in this Phantasm Warrior potentially as well, so I would like to have a ranged unit, if possible, in Edward's group. We currently don't have one. Guess we could do an untouchable. Not, not super ranged, but it's better than nothing. So I want this unit to run because we are not strong enough to fight this group. So we're going to hop in the water. They won't be able to embark. That will at least keep it safe for a little bit. I hope, anyway. Okay. Laryssa's going to charge up. This is a tough fight for us, though. This is not easy at all. We're going to have to rely pretty heavily on... Man, I don't even know. Because their magic is going to be nasty, right? It's going to mess up our Phantasm Warrior, who's got low resistance. Our Knight is not very healthy. Our Apprentice is reasonably healthy. And our Archer is in good shape. So I think it's just going to have to be a combination of that. We do have Vengeful Frost, but I want to... I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, we'll just kind of position ourselves sort of cautiously... Okay, so they're going to force us to make the move here and attack. Our Apprentice can get out there, and that's all we need, is just enough to kind of soften them up. Phantasm Warrior is going to get lit up, right? We know that's going to happen. But Laryssa should be able to then heal the Phantasm Warrior. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. So far, so good. Okay, that actually went pretty darn well. Now we can retaliate and do some heavy damage here. So let's kill this Apprentice. There, okay. I think I was worrying too much, admittedly. We'll charge in here. Devastating charge. There's a good kill. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Totally fine. We can go like this. They do have shock protection, which is annoying. Oh, there, that's good. Really good there. Get that kill. Now this Prodigy is left. We have to be a little bit careful. I think we should be fine. Ooh, that Support Slayer hurts. We almost lost our Apprentice, but we're okay, thankfully. So the Apprentice can drop a heal on the Phantasm Warrior. Laryssa is already max health, right? So we don't have to worry about that. Or max experience, I should say. So the Phantasm Warrior is going to go like this. Our Archer can turn the unit like a little bit. There we go. And there's the kill. Very nice. Took a little bit of damage, but we should be fine. Stalk of Living Vines, Entangling Touch. I will take that. Might not be like super massively useful, but in the right situation, that could actually make a big difference. So, all right, we're just going to keep moving in, try to get to that city. Now, Edward is going to cruise through his this city's area. We'll add in that grunt. We're going to have the untouchable next turn. This knight, again, the goal is going to be to loop in with Edward, so I might just keep the knight kind of where he is just to play it safe. Yeah, we'll just leave him right there, and then Edward can meet up with him when he gets down there. All right, we're going to end the turn there. Yeah, boy, we need some healing. In Laryssa's group, we definitely need some healing. And while we're here, we might as well grab this watchtower so we can see what we're dealing with. Yeah, and they've fully healed, which is annoying. Okay, so Untouchable's going to join in with Edward. We'll grab the haste berries. And then let's see where that quest is. Are they still underground? They are. Okay. So let's deal with that first. And I think we're probably okay to bring this guy up above ground. I don't know. I don't want that to be famous last words. We'll leave him there one more turn. The only problem is if he's in there... we'll gamble it. We'll risk it. We'll leave him there. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Mana is okay. Could be better. Let's do a Builder's Hall. Just get the production improved in the city. Nice. Okay, we're going to have the Phantasm Warrior. Now the question is, where do we summon him? Laryssa's group, I think, is strong enough to do this fight without too much trouble. It's just our health, right? Like, we don't have a good way to recoup the health on our living units, which is the problem. I think, though, we'll be fine. We could always use our Frost Vengeance thing if we need to. Vengeful Frost, or whatever that attack is. Because Laryssa's in the battle, it's half cost, right? So I think we should be okay. Our knight can tank some damage at least. Okay, a little bit of nasty there, but nothing crazy. Yeah, we can handle that. Good thing, too, is our Blessed Arrows do good damage because they are spirit-based, which is very good. And Laryssa can do it. Oh, and I forgot, Laryssa has Inflict Stun, which is filthy good. I don't really want to send my knight in too crazy, so we'll just go like that just to draw some attention. And you know what? We'll put the apprentice here so we could maybe drop a heal if we need to. Oh, no! Oh, good. I thought they were going to kill my archer, which would have been made me super sad. Okay, well, the archer, we got to get the heck out of here. Okay, Phantasm Warrior's in rough shape, so let's go in there and heal. What kind of damage can we do here? 40% chance to stun. Excellent. Then we can get the kill right here. Nice. Oh, wait, we didn't actually get the kill, but that's fine. The knight can bust the gate down. We might lose our... I don't think we'll lose our apprentice. No, I think we're okay. Oh, wow! I forgot how weak those Phantasm Warriors are. And we put him in a bad spot, right? We left him so he could get flanked, which was stupid of me. Yeah, that was dumb. That's too bad. We had a lot of experience on that guy too, but... oh well. Alright, let's finish off the archer. And then we can cruise over here. Try and stun. Nope. At least our archer is alive. Yeah, it's too bad to lose that Phantasm Warrior. It had a lot of experience. Okay. Whew. Mistakes aside, we got our Throne City back. Oh my gosh, and look at that. Another roaming unit here. Okay, so our Throne City is back in our control. For what we want to produce now, we have choices. We already have. We have a temple, we have a shrine, got a builder's hall, siege workshops. This is pretty good. This city's already pretty pretty decently equipped. I think we need some units, though. So let's get a butcher. We've got Phantasm Warrior. I think this stack is strong enough with what they have, so I'm actually going to throw this into Laryssa's group, especially given that we just lost the one. I think we'll just do another one. Alright, so I would love to go down and fight this thing, but I don't want it to come and take the city, so I'm going to probably just stay put for a turn. Okay, now Edward can go underground and deal with the quest to get this prodigal squire. Hop back up above ground here, so let's do that. Group up, enter, and there they are. Perfect. Okay, so we will use the beetle to engage the fight. This should be fairly straightforward. I say should because we know there's no guarantees here, but... So let's see what we can do. Alright, so pretty good tanking of damage. Gotta watch out for the pikemen, given that we've got quite a bit of cavalry, so probably makes sense to focus most of our efforts on the pikemen. Would prefer to not have to go in and... Let's see, what if we... That's pretty good. Okay, and then hit him with a little bit of extra. Someone's going to take some punishment, but... Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, I forgot. The Great Beetle... Oh, it is cavalry. Okay. That's fine, though. That worked out just fine. Charge there. It's fine. We can charge this Civic Guard here. You know what? We'll even sprint in behind because... Actually, we can just get the kill this way. There it is. And then we'll go here with the Grunt. Yeah, we should be fine now. Ouch. Oof. It's a little bit nasty. We took quite a bit of damage, but we can heal our Old Order Knight a little bit. And then we should be able to kill off this Civic Guard here. Nice, with a charge kill. And then, with what we have left, let's see, we should be able to flank in behind. Very good. And do the same here. Excellent. Not too shabby. Level up there for our Great Beetle, which is good. And now we get Prodigal Squire. And I believe this can evolve into, oh yeah, any number of different types of knights, which is pretty cool. So we'll want to feed him some experience if we can. We'll probably ditch the Grunt and replace it with the Prodigal Squire. So that's good for us now. Can just hang out. Jump back up above ground. I think, yeah, that's good for the turn. So now we're going to pop back up above ground and go clear this out so that this city is safe. And then we can potentially absorb it and get this Heart of the Blight in our domain, which would be huge. So, yeah, I would love to clear out this threatening unit. What are we doing in the city? Oh, yeah, Butcher. End the turn there. What we desperately need is healing, though. There's a... Oh, tier 4. Yikes. Gotta be real careful. Revenant Titan. Yikes. That is scary. Alright, so presumably he's just gonna charge at us. Old Order Knight could use the health, or Big Beetle could. I'll probably heal the Big Beetle. Importantly, we do have Spirit Ray, which is going to help us in this fight, I think. So, really, all we want to do is just get him to engage with somebody. If I lose the Grunt, I don't care. So, because I was going to sacrifice the Grunt anyway, so I might just throw the Grunt up like this as a, again, as a sacrificial lamb, as it were. We just want to be outside of attack range. Okay, there we go. So as soon as he commits to the grunt, hopefully, yep, that's totally fine. But now we can gang up on him, which is what we need. So, first things first, we are going to charge in behind here. Good damage there. Okay, and then we can use the Old Order Knight like this. Really good work. Oh, fantastic. And we should be able to get around, hit him pretty hard. I would love to turn him if I could. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. There we go. And now we can get in behind for the big flank here. Excellent. And then that should be enough for the kill, I think. Hopefully. Do have to be very careful, though, because Edward could end up in a bad... I think this will be enough. Oh, no! Oh, and I forgot about the Prodigal Squire. Oh, we might lose our Untouchable or our Knight now, which is a shame. Yeah, okay, well, Untouchable is whatever. Let's feed experience to the Squire, though. Or we'll just charge in and get the kill. There we go. Yeah, because we want to get that Squire to evolve, right? So... Domain invasion, yeah. Okay, let's go deal with this now that we are at least sort of semi-able to. Don't know where that unit originally came from. The roaming unit, I mean, because I don't want my throne city getting captured again by... We should go underground and deal with where those undead came from, right? We know they came from down here somewhere, so we probably need to go and actually clean things up. In the meantime, though, let's deal with what's going on up here and then think about this tomb. The problem, of course, like I said, is we just don't have the capacity to heal the health very well. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab the haste berries, step here. Now we'll engage the fight with Laryssa. Okay, we do have Summon Fantastic Creature now at our disposal. So we can start making use of that. I think there's a chance it can summon tier 3 units, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, this big guy can hit pretty hard, so we have to be cautious. I would like for him to kind of get goaded into a one-on-one fight here. So let's see, what can we do? Yeah, we're out of range. Okay, that's fine. So I want him to fight the Phantasm Warrior. God, yeah, they're so weak to... the Phantasm Warriors are weak to elemental damage because of that low resistance, right? It's just brutal. There, okay, good damage. Oh, really good damage here as well. Okay, nice. And now we can get the kill. Before we do that, let's drop a heal onto our Phantasm Warrior. And then I'm going to maybe get the kill with the Butcher. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we're quite strong enough to take this tomb on, which is a shame because I don't really want this stack just like hanging out here forever. Again, we could go underground though, explore that, and then come back later. It's probably going to be our best bet. I hate to say it. I just don't think... Well, hang on. Let's go see what's in there first of all. Okay, we've got the Unseeing Eye. I think I might have looked at this before. Azrak Revenant Rider, Archer, Swordsman, and an Archer. The Unseeing Eye, obviously the biggest threat, and we know that Chant of Unlife is going to be in effect, so if any of our units go down, they'll just come back as undead the next turn. So yeah, not worth the risk. Okay, we'll regroup. We're going to cross the mountains and go underground and deal with that. Maybe once we've dealt with that, we can come back up and then raid the tomb. And in the meantime, Edward is going to start leading the main Vanguard force, right, out into the world. So, all right, let's regroup with him. There we go. And then we can go back up above ground, and we're going to head to this spawner over here. Probably be worth clearing this out while we're going through as well. So let's maybe do that too. Good chance to get some experience with our prodigal squire. Yeah, healing is really our biggest problem at the moment. For Laryssa, anyway. We have a little bit of healing from Edward at least, which is kind of useful, but all right, let's do this. There we go. And then we should be able to just go and get a kill here with our Old Order Knight. Very good. Prodigal Squire should be able to... Ooh, actually, maybe not. Now, let's go kill the Blight Doctor this way. Very good. And then, between the two here, I think we can kill Marauder. Excellent. Prodigal Squire got that finish. Good for them. Nice, and that gives us that extra bit of vision range. And now we can start heading for the spawning structure. Okay, summon fantastic creatures is research, so we'll wait till we have the Phantasm Warrior, and then we will... Okay, this is part of our empire now, which is great. We're getting a lot of mana and gold from it, obviously some knowledge. We can sell this for extra gold when we need it, too, which is good. Could do an observatory. I don't know if that brings anything else into the domain. Not really, but definitely would boost our knowledge situation. What can we do for units? Light Doctor. Yeah, nothing too crazy. All right, let's do an observatory. Though, you know what? Maybe I'll do a Blight Doctor. Just trying to think, like... Okay, back in the Throne City, a Blight Doctor would be actually pretty useful, because that would be good against the undead. You can hit it with a weaken, and that makes it more susceptible to, like, lots of different types of damage, right? So, okay, then let's develop the city down here. We'll do an observatory, just for the knowledge boost. We have to pick our research as well. It's ready for them to join. I mean, I guess we could accept it now, but... You know what? Yeah, let's accept it. Because now we've got our units there, so I think we're okay. And we got to just clear this out. And that way now we get the extra casting points a little bit early, which is good. So now Arcane Study becomes a better upgrade. And then we could do Node Serpent, which is huge. That's a guaranteed tier 3 unit every time you summon, basically. Super powerful. Be nice to get a little bit more casting points as well. So yeah, I think I'll do the Arcane Study, just to boost our knowledge income. Now here, I am going to do an archer, because we don't have really a lot of range damage in that. We don't have any, really, besides Edward, so... yeah, now the question, Laryssa, should we try this? I really feel like we shouldn't. I think it's too big a risk. Yeah, we're just going to wait. Much as it pains me. And we'll end the turn here. I think this is a great spot to leave it for this episode here. So, again, you know, here, I'll revisit this. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Should I gamble and try this tomb battle, knowing that we've got that tier 3 monster undead unit, a couple of those Azrak Revenant units, you know, at least 2 archers. We know Chant of Unlife is going to be in effect, so... Obviously, we've got, you know, half health Knight, full health Phantasm Warrior, half health Apprentice, Butcher at full health, Archer at half health. Gold Medal Archer, of course, does have the spirit damage on the arrows. We have Inflict Stun with Laryssa, so just let me know what you think in the comments. I'm thinking probably not worth. Although, look at this. We could add in the Blight Doctor as well to make this fight a little easier. We'd have to wait one more turn, but we can also summon another Phantasm Warrior. So, yeah, I think that's great. I'd love to hear what you guys think. So that's where we'll end it. Zoom out. So some bad things happened, but overall, I'd say some good things happened in that we got rid of Tannah. We have her Throne City, and I think that's going to make things a lot easier for us. So we will save it here. call this episode 7. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.